While the automotive world has been fixated on the advancements of Tesla and Toyota, a Korean manufacturer has introduced a pickup truck that is fundamentally reshaping the global landscape. This is no ordinary vehicle, it is the 2026 KGM MUSSO, a machine engineered to command attention and redefine expectations. In an era dominated by conversations around electric and hybrid powertrains, KGM has quietly ignited a revolution of its own, focusing on substance over speculation. The MUSSO's design is immediately striking, featuring a robust physique, a dominant grille, and an authoritative stance that signals its readiness for any challenge. Its off-road credentials suggest a vehicle built to conquer the most demanding terrains. However, the true innovation lies beneath the surface, in its sophisticated engineering. Through advanced engine technology, a next-generation drivetrain, and highly efficient systems, this pickup achieves a rare synthesis of formidable power and intelligent operation. This analysis will explore the specific engineering that distinguishes the MUSSO, and examine how it is positioned to directly challenge established leaders like the Toyota Hilux and emerging contenders like BYD's electric pickups in key global markets, including South Korea, Australia, and Europe, where it will also face off against models like the Ford Ranger. To fully appreciate the 2026 MUSSO, one must first understand the philosophy of its creator, KG Mobility. The heart of the 2026 KGM MUSSO is its engine, the defining element of any true pickup. KGM designed this vehicle for the user whose truck is a partner in labor, not a showpiece. To meet the demands of towing, hauling, and traversing difficult landscapes, the company selected turbocharged diesel technology, which, remains synonymous with real-world reliability in heavy-duty applications. The inherent advantage of a diesel power plant is its delivery of substantial power at low revolutions, making it ideal for pulling heavy loads rather than chasing high speeds. The MUSSO's engine is calibrated precisely for this purpose, requiring minimal effort to move laden vehicles or trailers, thereby reducing driver strain and enhancing overall dependability. In this application, turbocharging is employed not for sporty performance but to provide immediate accessible power from low speeds, ensuring consistent capability on inclines and rough ground. This translates to less frequent gear shifting and a more composed driving experience. Central to this is torque, the essential pulling force for any pickup. The MUSSO is engineered to deliver its torque early and effectively, providing confident momentum even when heavily burdened. This focus is directly linked to its impressive towing capacity, proving the vehicle is built for demanding tasks like moving boats, construction equipment, or laden trailers. Its entire design philosophy equally prioritizes ruggedness and driver comfort for the long haul. A logical question arises: in an age trending toward electrification, why did KGM commit to this engine technology? So, the answer here is really pragmatic. EV infrastructure is still pretty limited in a lot of rural and industrial areas, and that's exactly where pickups are essential tools. For folks who rely on their trucks for continuous all-day operation, stopping frequently to charge just isn't practical. That's why KGM put the present needs of these customers first. Plus, diesel fuel is, almost universally accessible, even in really remote locations, so there's no range anxiety, and owners can just refuel and get right back to work. Operating cost was another big factor. The MUSSO's engine is tuned for an optimal balance between power and fuel efficiency, making sure daily users get long-term economy. This kind of practical engineering really shows a vehicle built for real-world utility, not just speculative promises. The real character of the 2026 KGM MUSSO comes through in its drivetrain and off-road abilities, which are engineered for places where paved roads end and the serious work starts. The vehicle's robust system delivers power efficiently to the wheels, keeping things balanced, whether it's empty or fully loaded. Its selectable four-wheel drive system is absolutely crucial for getting through unpaved farm tracks, steep mountain paths, or muddy mining sites, giving you the traction and control you need where two-wheel drive just wouldn't cut it. That's why the MUSSO is such a trusted asset in agriculture, construction, and resource industries. The suspension is specially tuned for this dual purpose, softening the bumps on empty runs and preventing sagging when you're carrying heavy loads, which really helps reduce driver fatigue during those long hours on rough terrain. To go along with its drivetrain, the MUSSO's design really makes its functional purpose clear. Its wide track and tough body construction highlight strength and stability, which are absolutely vital for handling heavy cargo and staying steady on sharp turns. This isn't some lightweight urban pickup, it's a heavyweight workhorse, built to last. The chassis is specifically engineered for heavy-duty jobs, working together with the suspension to keep the vehicle balanced during lifting and towing, unlike some competitors that can get a bit unsettled under weight. With a global workforce in mind, the Musso's architecture is adaptable to all kinds of environments, from the Australian outback to European farmlands, always putting unwavering reliability ahead of just comfort. This brings us to its direct competition with the legendary Toyota Hilux, a vehicle that has earned its crown through decades of proven, almost indestructible service in the world's toughest conditions. The Hilux's reputation for low-maintenance durability is its greatest strength. The Musso enters this arena not by declaring the Hilux obsolete, but by offering a compelling alternative. It often presents a more attractive price-to-feature ratio, prompting cost-conscious customers to evaluate what they receive for their investment. While the Hilux is famously Spartan and practical, the Musso incorporates a greater emphasis on cabin comfort and modern amenities without sacrificing robustness, appealing to those who use their vehicle for both work and daily life. The contrast with the Ford Ranger is more distinct. The Ranger is often positioned as a lifestyle vehicle, blending work capability with car-like refinement, style, and prestige for urban and adventurous drivers. The Musso, conversely, prioritizes pure functionality over lifestyle appeal. This is not to suggest it is uncomfortable, but that its design hierarchy favors practical utility. It is engineered for users to whom a pickup is primarily a tool for farming, construction, and towing. While the Ranger commands a premium for its comfort and brand image, the Musso focuses on delivering core utility and durability at a value-oriented price point, appealing to buyers seeking substance over status. KGM's strategy diverges sharply from brands like BYD, which is aggressively pushing electric pickups targeting tech-forward, often urban customers who value innovation and reduced emissions. BYD's models cater to a segment viewing electric drive as a modern status symbol. The Musso, however, is designed for the highly practical buyer whose livelihood depends on their vehicle. In remote, rural, or industrial areas where charging infrastructure is sparse or non-existent, the reliability and ready availability of diesel fuel are paramount. The Musso addresses real concerns about electric range variability under heavy loads or extreme weather, offering the simple reassurance of a full tank. For customers in mining, agriculture, or heavy industry, the Musso's proven, long-term durability and easier maintenance present a more reliable and familiar proposition than newer EV technology. The global market focus for the Musso is precise and well-informed targeting regions where pickups are actually essential working tools. In Australia, with its vast distances, strong towing culture and pretty harsh environments, the Musso's robustness, towing prowess, and simple, durable design are just ideal assets. In the United Kingdom, where pickups are, vital for agriculture, construction, and small businesses, often in those narrow lanes and wet weather, the Musso's balanced size, sure-footed drivetrain, and value proposition really resonate strongly with pragmatic buyers. Across Europe, where vehicles really have to seamlessly transition from worksite duty to personal transportation, the Musso's blend of rugged capability and everyday comfort, well, it meets a clear need. Common to all these markets is a demand for long-term durability, and the Musso is engineered not as a short-term purchase, but as a dependable partner for years of service. The pricing and value proposition of the 2026 KGM Musso may be its most compelling argument. It is positioned as a value-packed pickup, emphasizing tangible substance over brand prestige or flashy marketing. For customers who view their vehicle as an income-generating tool, the Musso offers a heavy-duty body, a robust chassis, and practical engineering without the premium cost associated with some rivals. Its interior reflects this balanced philosophy, designed for comfort and durability during long shifts without unnecessary complexity. The cabin provides essential features and safety technology in a straightforward, intuitive layout, bridging the gap between a work machine and a comfortable commuter vehicle. In essence, the Musso makes a clear statement. It is built for hard, honest work, offering reliable utility and thoughtful comfort at a price that underscores genuine